everybody, how's it going? This is Anuradha Naik back again with another update for the New York Health Act. How is everybody's midweek going? We'll move on. Okay, so let's get straight into it. The New York Health Act, for those who still don't know, is a state-level single-payer bill which will ensure each and every resident New Yorker for every medically necessary procedure, including primary, specialized, vision, dental, mental, long-term care, and any medically necessary procedure, every New Yorker will be insured by the New York State government under the New York Health Act. So for the legislative update, we are again speaking a veto-proof supermajority of Democrats in the New York State Senate into existence. We just saw that Andrew Gennardis and Rachel May are re-elected to serve again in the New York State Senate. Congratulations, and hope to see you pass the New York Health Act. Since again it's an urgent need for people to be able to go to the hospital as needed and in peace. I will have the link which keeps updating as the results come in. And shout out to each and every elected official who not only ran on the New York Health Act but co-sponsored and advocated for it, and I bleeped out a swear word. That's what happened. But anyways, who advocated for it, and shout out to each and every elected official. This update is going to be a little bit chatty, so I will have all the written links so that if you don't want to mess with this, you can just go ahead and take a look. But shout out to Dick Godfrey. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for the RTs and all of that. Dick Godfrey has been the OG. He has been doing this since 20 plus years. We're gonna get it done. I feel you. For the policy update, I'm not a policy wonk, so it's hard for me to really read through and give you the updates there. But I'll certainly leave the link. And Katy Cecen, my friend at @Brooklyn_grows, is a policy wonk, and she is going to. She has read the New York Health Act multiple times, and she is going to host a teach-in on Zoom this Thursday night. So I'll leave a link to that, and you can DM her on Instagram to get registered. Now for my most favorite part of the update, the community update, which is the most important part, because if the community makes noise, the legislation moves much quicker. So it's really, directly proportional there. So again, the New York City DSA, one hell of an organization. No matter what ideology you support, they really get the work done, is the point. So they have a Help Pass New York Health link where they plug you in to do the outreach and the advocacy deck. They'll plug you in to help pass the New York Health. Why do I try to speak? But yeah, and also they did host a bunch of canvases last week. Hopefully they might be adding more, so I'll leave the link to the New York City DSA Help Pass New York link, and I'll leave a link to their canvases as well. Okay. People also need to put a red apple next to their name before it becomes a trendy thing to do. Definitely copy and paste the red apple emoji next to your name so that people know that you support the New York Health Act. It will definitely freak some people out and motivate them to do their job, is the point. And it's definitely to show solidarity with each and every patient who needs healthcare now. And at the end of the day, we are all patients, so really, everybody deserves to go to the hospital in peace, really. Feel free to also follow the hashtags, hashtag New York Health Act, hashtag Pass New York Health, and hashtag Single Payer Sunday, run by this crazy lady right here. You can just copy paste these hashtags into the Twitter search bar or Instagram search bar, and you can follow these hashtags so that you get real-time updates from crazy people online. Shout out again to Long Island and Uptown Heroes, who are doing great work, because we need more engagement, advocacy, and activity in Long Island and upstate. So, and Uptown. So shout out again to Julie Wegner, who runs the Uptown Progressive Action. Julie again is a great medical practitioner. And shout out to Scott DESNOYERS, who is based in upstate, and he advocates endlessly for the New York Health Act because of what happened to his son. So feel free to check him out on Twitter. He's a great advocate and quite frankly a hero. So events which are part of the community update, we did have the PNHP New York Health Forum yesterday. It was a PNHP single payer forum yesterday, and I'll leave a Facebook live recap for people who want to check it out. Jabari Brisport actually hops in and he gives an insider update about what the legislature might be looking at and what we can do this cycle to make sure that the New York Health Act passes. I think it's just a matter of getting the community riled up to a point where not doing this doesn't make sense. It's really that simple. The second event is the Brooklyn Grows Teach-In Thursday night. I'll leave her Instagram so that you can DM her and get registered. She's great. She puts up with a lot from me. Feel free to also attend the virtual town hall on November 21st with Saturday 2 to 4 p.m. EST with Jabari Brisport and Phara. Forest. I'm sorry, I can't say your name right. I'm sorry, but Phara F and Jabari Brisport and New York City DSA are going to have this awesome New York Health Act town hall on November 21st. Moving on to the last part of the update, the editorial/media update. I have 3 tweets that I would love people to RT or repost on their Instagram. One is from me. I'm on the knack. And it's basically asking people, what's the first thing you would do, or what's the thing you have been putting off because of lack of healthcare access. And trust me, people have been putting off a lot. You need to just think about it. You have been putting, if you're in the US, you have been putting out quite a lot because of this stupid for-profit healthcare industry. Okay, so once we do get the New York Health Act implemented or passed, what's the first thing you're gonna do? I know I'll be dancing in the streets. Put some French Montana on and I'll be dancing in the streets. Also, feel free to retweet and promote the upcoming New York Health Act Town Hall on 21st November. I'll have that tweet by New York City DSA for people to promote. And I need people to also RT a petition link. It's basically a petition demanding the New York State Senate and Andrew Cuomo, the governor, to pass the New York Health Act ASAP. It's truly an urgent need for people to be able to go to the hospital. And it's not just about being able to go to the hospital in peace. Of course, that's the whole point of these updates. But it's like we live in a 24/7 loop of wondering what's going to happen if we ever need to go to the doctor. It's a for-profit healthcare system. Our life is always going to come second to the profits of the people who run the healthcare industry, and that cannot be the case. We cannot live in this anxiety of what happens to me if I need to go to the hospital. What happens to me if something is not covered. It's quite enough. So certainly feel free to RT that petition. Feel free to fill it. A lot of people think these kind of things don't make a difference, but they do, especially the RTs, the likes and all of that. When it comes to patients' lives, man, we need all the help and amplification possible. Lastly, I'll also be leaving a link for people to follow all accounts that post regularly for the New York Health Act on Twitter, on Instagram. And yeah, that's it. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Sorry if this was so long.